Well, the court haven't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction has to be established first. I'm confused about what's actually going on. First off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about. There's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
I'm going to hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order.
All right, everyone. This judge absolutely loses it on a smug sovereign citizen. And the meltdown is pure gold. This guy isn't facing 1 or 2 charges. He's staring down 17 counts. Yet he's still running the tired old sovereign citizen playbook. You know the routine. I don't recognize the authority of this court. As if uttering those magic words makes the charges vanish. He's clearly memorized every line of the script and refuses to shut up, no matter how many times the judge orders him to. Do you think this self-styled free man is genuinely delusional? Or is he just stalling to clog the system and angle for a retrial? Either way, let's break down this sovereign citizen train wreck.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
What is your middle name? Can you remove your hat, please? And your scarf. What is your middle name, Mr. Garner?
Errol.
Earl?
No.
Mr. Garner, do you want to offer on these or do you want to go to trial?
I would like to know what the charges are.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus James Earl Garner. Case number SP 1100435, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11695. Those are driving license expired, misdemeanor, no insurance, insurance misdemeanor. Thank you. And an improper plate misdemeanor. All of them punishable by maximum possible penalty of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169507, counts 1 and counts 2, expired license and no insurance misdemeanor, both punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169521, same improper plates, same punishment, $500 and 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, maximum possible penalty. SP 1223079, driving license suspended. SP 1273761, SP 1927512. 3 of those tickets are all punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1547006, counts 1, counts 2, and counts 3. Those are civil infractions. SP 1547407, counts 1 and counts 2. Count 1 being a driving while license suspended repeat offender. This one is in warrant status, probably an old case that he didn't pay. SP 800104, counts 1 and counts 2. 1 being an unregistered untitled. He owes $1,194 on that. And SP and count 2 of that is a drug while license improper. It looks like he has a $114 fine on that. State of Michigan versus James Earl Garner, case number SX 36268561. That is a drug while license expired. And that will be $500 maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Garner. Mr. Garner, please state your name for the record.
First off, I do have a couple.
You got to state your name first. You got to state your name first.
No, I think, wait a minute, Ms. Harris. Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. I think Mr. Garner is going to represent himself. Am I correct, Mr. Garner?
I'm representing myself in what? I mean,
this guy is facing 17 criminal charges, and now he's decided he doesn't even want a lawyer. Brilliant move, right? But seriously, how do sovereign citizens even get to this point? Who's selling them this fantasy? Is there some secret clubhouse where they're trained to chant, "I do not consent to be governed," like it's a magic spell? It's wild because the law literally gives you the right to an attorney, and this dude's standing there like, "Nah, I got this," in front of a judge who's clearly had it with these antics. And honestly, how do people even fall down this rabbit hole? Are they binge-watching YouTube videos, scrolling through forums, stumbling across content that convinces them this is a real strategy? Here's a newsflash for anyone tempted by the sovereign citizen playbook. It never works. I've never seen one of these cases end in a win. Not once. All right, let's jump back into this train wreck.
I'm confused about what's actually going on. First off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about.
State of Michigan, City of Detroit.
Okay, well, if that's the case, there's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
We want to do it.
Withdrawing my name from the record on that one. Thank you.
I know. How do you want to proceed, Mr. Garner? You set the matter. I'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. Give him a $0 bond. Either set the matter for trial, or I'll wait for the city to give you an offer. What do you want to do?
Well, the court hasn't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction, the jurisdiction has to be established first, and there's no jurisdiction established. And once jurisdiction is challenged, that must be settled before charges can be brought.
All right. Do you want to put that in a motion, sir?
As far as I'm concerned, any and all charges must be dismissed because there is no complaining witness, and the state cannot be.
Well, I'm not gonna listen. If that's your motion, I'm gonna deny the motion. Okay. So all we're gonna do now, we're not gonna keep going back and forth. Either you take an offer or you set the matter for trial. Which one do you want?
Respectfully, in order for this to continue, there must be a complaining witness, and the state cannot be a complaining witness. Now, if I'm entitled to a fair trial, the law states there must be a victim. I'm just requesting, who is the victim? Who did I injure?
The citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
The state cannot be a victim. And if that's the case,
I said the citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
Mr. Garner, can we just go into a breakout room and then maybe I can give you a little bit of advice to assist you with moving forward? Would you be agreeable to that?
Sure.
Okay, awesome.
Saying respectfully right before going off on a hostile tirade at a judge is not how that word works. This guy is way over the line, and honestly, Judge Perkins needs to step in. Right now, the sovereign citizen is basically running the courtroom, acting like he's the one in charge, making up his own rules and steamrolling over the judge. I've said it before about Zoom courts. Sure, they save money and time, but when you're dealing with sovereign citizens, you need to get them in person. The whole performance crumbles the second they're sitting in an actual courtroom instead of behind a webcam. Some diehards might still try it, but for most of them, the embarrassment factor kills the act. What do you think? Should the judge clamp down harder, or is he handling it the right way? Drop your take in the comments. Now let's jump back into the chaos.
Go back on the record with Garner. What do you want to do, Mr. Garner? Do you want a trial date, or you want an offer? Those are really your only two options.
Okay, since we are on the record, all I'm asking for is the
Okay, one last time. Now listen. Here's how it's going to go from this point on. If you don't answer the question that I asked specifically, then I'm going to hold you in contempt of court, and we're going to move from that point on, right?
So you're telling me,
Mr. Garner, We're
So you're
not going to
telling me
have a
that the court is just going to
we're not going to
violate the
have a
Constitution and
conversation.
the law?
Stop, sir. Stop, sir. Now, that's the last time I'm going to ask you to.
Constitution and the law. Is that what I'm hearing?
All right.
I'm asking.
I'm going to hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order. I've asked him repeatedly to not interfere or add any extra commentary to this case. I've given him ample time to answer the court's question, and he continues to refuse to do so. So now I'm going to hold you in contempt, and I'm going to sentence you to 30 days Wayne County Jail. No early release.
So that means that the court is just going to violate my rights because I'm defending myself? Is that what I'm hearing?
30 days, Wayne County Jail, no early release. That'll give you some chance and some time to read up on your rights, okay? Fill out the contempt papers, Madam. So I'm going to order you to turn yourself in today, Mr. Garner, to start that jail time, okay?
So I have a question.
I'm not answering any more of your questions. Turn yourself in to the Wayne County Jail today.
So the court is going to be in direct violation of my rights in the law. Is that where we're standing?
That's how you feel. Have a good day, sir.
I almost never see Judge Perkins hand out contempt charges, so it was actually refreshing to finally watch him drop the hammer, even if it was long overdue. This sovereign citizen had been pushing the limits all hearing, and frankly, he had it coming. Judge Perkins had no choice but to remind him exactly how a courtroom works, and I don't blame him one bit. Now the sovereign citizen is predictably claiming his rights were violated, the classic fallback move when they realize they've been backed into a corner. It's always the same script. Ignore the court's orders, make a scene, and then cry rights violation when the judge enforces the rules. Like, come on. You're the one causing the chaos. Don't blame the judge for cleaning up your mess. It's wild that these people still think this strategy works. The legal knowledge on display is paper thin, yet they walk in acting like experts in sovereignty or whatever buzzword is trending. And that's exactly why they end up in situations like this. I know people have different takes on sovereign citizens, but I genuinely don't get it. Who's still teaching them this nonsense, and why do they keep doubling down when it never, and I mean never, works? Anyway, let me know what you thought of this court hearing down in the comments. I'm wrapping this one up here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more content like this. I appreciate all of you for watching. Take care.